We live. We live in here. Let's check YouTube. I am now live. Fantastic. We out here live streaming. What up, fam? How are you guys? It's going good, you know? I figured I would just do a little live stream today because I haven't done one in a while. I finally have a second monitor up here, so like I can read the chat and do this. I got obviously my new computer. If you guys saw my MSI video, so I have a computer that can finally stream, which is nice. Hold on, whoa. Let me scroll up here. All right, everybody's saying hi. Can you guys hear me okay? Is like the mic okay? It's reading like it's okay on this end, but... Hello, everybody. Hello. Where am I from? I am from Los Angeles. I mean, not originally, but I live in Los Angeles now. So that's where I'm at. Thank you, guys. No, I am not using my Zoom H6. I have that over here on the side. I'm just using the mic that's built into my webcam. I was going to use my headset, but that was annoying. So I'm just going to use this mic. I hope it's okay. My opinion on Breaking Bad. Phenomenal show. Breaking Bad is a phenomenal show. From Africa. Hey, from Africa. Hell yeah. What's up, Africa? What's up, guys? Wait, you can put the chat in slow mode? Like, is that a thing? Oh my god, amazing. Yeah. Haha, all right. Do I have a job besides YouTube? Yes, I do. I am the director of post-production for One Up Studios and Team Liquid. If any of you out there follow esports, Team Liquid competes in a lot of different games globally, mainly League of Legends, Counter-Strike, and Dota, and like Super Smash Brothers are mainly the things that I work on. So if you guys have seen any Team Liquid videos ever in the last like year and a half, I've done those. I just released a video on my channel today where I opened up a project that I just recently did for Team Liquid, which was Squad Season 2, Episode 1. So you guys should definitely check that out. Have I worked on any films or shows? Not really. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, I did a show for Fuse TV. I don't know if you guys ever remember that station. We did a show for them called Gamer Gods, which was about Team Liquid Counter-Strike team. So we did that show for Fuse, which I thought was pretty cool. So that was like broadcast television. I've done some stuff here and there, but mainly my career has been centered around like internet videos, YouTube videos, social media marketing, consumable content that can be viewed on the internet and on YouTube. So that's kind of like where most of the bulk of my work has come from. I know, Team Liquid, unfortunately, League of Legends lost yesterday against 100 Thieves, but we're going to play today against Clutch Gaming, so hopefully we'll pull out a W there. God! That was super lame. Don't ever do that ever in your life. I saw another question. Oh, God. Hello, everybody. So much love from all over the world. That is so, so awesome. How long have I been an editor, and did I go to film school? Yes, I did go to film school. I'm very... I don't want to sound negative when I say this, but I feel like at this point, film school was a huge waste of money. I'm going to be in debt until I'm like 40 paying off film school. And I didn't really learn a whole lot in film school. I learned way more outside of film school, but the one thing that film school was good for was all the connections that I was able to make with people that were passionate about film that are my same age that have now kind of grown up and created a career in film. And so now I have a lot of friends of mine that I went to film school with that are doing really cool things. So in that respect, as like a networking thing, it ends up being kind of cool. But besides that, like I feel like I just wasted a lot of money, unfortunately. Ethan, I said your name, Ethan. Am I considering using DaVinci Resolve anytime in the future? I use DaVinci Resolve as much as I possibly can for color grading. I don't use it for editing. As an editor, I haven't really like fully figured it out yet, and I've been putting a lot of time and energy into learning Premiere, obviously, and all the Adobe workflows. So I haven't fully switched over yet to try DaVinci, but maybe one day. What kind of computer do I use? Right now, I have this MSI computer. Oh God, can you see it? I don't even know if I can. Kind of. I have an MSI computer that MSI actually sent me to do a review of, and it's got an 8700K in it, and it's got 32 gigs of RAM, and it's actually pretty sick. It's got a little liquid cooler over the CPU. It's hard to show. Oh God, I'm knocking things over on my desk. The cord isn't long enough. The cord's not long enough. So yeah, MSI, really like that computer a lot. Uhu Bros. UHU Bros. How do you even say your name? Huzafa? Huzafa. I think it's Huzafa. So MSI, as a disclaimer, MSI randomly, I guess they were doing like a marketing promo thing, and they saw my YouTube channel and they hit me up and they said, hey, we have this like 4K editing PC that we think that you would really enjoy. So can we send it to you? Will you review it? Will you test it out? Will you edit some stuff in 4K and do a review on it and let us know? And I did, and it's awesome. And they said for doing that review for them and giving them kind of like tactile feedback on the computer that they would let me keep it after I did my review. So I thought that that was really cool. I get a lot of random sponsor emails being sent to my channel these days, and I don't really take a lot of them because a lot of them don't fit the content of my channel. Like it has nothing to do with editing or anything like that. So I kind of only try to field sponsor requests that would actually make sense to show you guys. So I'm working on a sponsor thing right now with a company that does a bunch of third-party plugins. So like noise reduction plugins, like visual effects plugins, like things like that, like Red Giant. Adobe has reached out to me. So I'm kind of like working on all these little things that would make sense to bring to the channel so that you guys actually are getting good information as it comes to video editing, and me not just taking some random sponsored deal because they're offering to pay me X amount of money. You know, like it's not about the money for me. I never did this channel to make money or to do anything of the sort. This channel was very much meant to be a learning tool for you guys and to kind of like give you guys the knowledge that I've learned over the last 11 years or so that I've been editing. So this is kind of just like a way to give you guys knowledge. Oh, let me scroll up here. Do I watch anime? No, I do not watch anime. Would I like to work on as a Hollywood movie editor? I've thought about it. Initially, before I got into esports, I really wanted to get into trailer editing. I wanted to be like a movie trailer editor. That's what I wanted to do. And I still kind of want to do that in some respects, but you know, I feel like over the last year and a half, I've kind of really fallen in love with esports. And I never thought that I would actually say that. And when I first started in esports, I literally didn't even know what it was. Like I was so like oblivious to esports or like PC gaming in general, because like my whole life I've been gaming on a console. And so when I first got into esports, it was really cool, and I still really like it, and it's growing super fast. So I'm going to stay in esports for a while, but maybe eventually I would like to edit movie trailers. All right, so what I wanted to do, yeah, so everybody's asking about animations. Are the Adobe monthly fees worth it? Yes. Yes, they are. If you care about editing and you want to really dive in and learn a program, the Adobe monthly fees are absolutely worth it. Worst case scenario, you can download it for free. You get a 30-day free trial. For those 30 days, the software is completely unlocked. You don't have to pay for anything. And then you can just buy it from there. And I think it's like $40 a month or something for Premiere and Photoshop, or After Effects and Premiere. Totally worth it, as far as I'm concerned. Which game was I editing in Germany? I was in Germany. I was in Hamburg, Germany for a week and a half, and I was shooting and editing a piece for Team Liquid Dota, and I was there for Dota. So yeah, that was pretty cool. League montages, huh? Ben Taco. Yeah, dude, Hamburg, Germany is amazing. I really, really enjoyed my time there. It's a beautiful place. I would 100% go back. All right, let's pop open After Effects, because I actually wanted to just kind of mess around in After Effects and just kind of do some stuff and some 2D animations, show you guys kind of a really super easy way to I don't know, like After Effects for me, I never got into like it being insane, right? Like I was never like hardcore After Effects, like getting into it super deep, but you can use it for so many different things. So let's actually go here. Oh God. Why? Why? Okay. All right. Let's see. Would going from 16 gigs of RAM to 32 gigs of RAM make much of a difference? Yes, it absolutely would. So RAM is your computer's short-term memory, right? So it loads everything into RAM, like especially when you're doing like little video previews and things like that. So going from 16 to 32, I feel like you'd see a giant difference. All right, Freak AIDS. Can I get a shout out, please? I've been asking for 10 minutes, please, please. Yes, Freak AIDS. Shout out to you. Sorry that the chat, I can't read everything all the time. Thank you, the boob tube. Much appreciated. I'm here to kind of, you know, convince you guys that editing is awesome. I have decided to kind of dedicate my life to editing. I've been doing it since I was a freshman in high school when YouTube like was first around. My friends and I had a YouTube channel called FND Films. We did sketch comedy. And yeah, like I've just been full blown, like want to be an editor my whole life, and you can make a career out of it. And you don't necessarily have to go to school. You can if you want. I did. I do have a degree from Columbia, Chicago. I went to film school there. It's cool I have a degree, but I've learned so much more just watching YouTube videos and like learning on my own than I ever learned in school. So it's kind of up to you what you guys want to do. What are my PC specs? I actually don't know. Let's see. Where can I pull it up? Details? No. All right, Remet Khan. I'm saying your name. Why do people just want me to say their names? Why? Why is that a thing? Thanks, Freak AIDS. All right. Let's go back into After Effects. Don't smoke, everybody. It's not a good habit. All right, so check this out, guys. After Effects is really easy to navigate, I think, for me at least. Well, maybe because I've been using it for a while. But the one thing that you should do in After Effects is when you first start, come up to Window and go to Workspace and select All Panels. Usually when you first open up After Effects, it'll give you like just the effects panels, which is like weird here. Go to Workspace and All Panels, and basically over here on the right hand side, it'll give you pretty much everything you'll need to do everything you want to do. So like you have info, you have your audio meters here, all of your effects and presets, your library. So everything is basically just over here on the right hand side. And this is super useful for pretty much doing anything. And so what I use After Effects for is just doing very basic motion graphics and doing like lower thirds, right? So if I come in here and I click on my text tool and I just do, if I just type out lower third, it's very easy to come in here and do really cool and easy stuff, right? So if I wanted to make a very simple 3D animation with this lower third thing, I can click on lower third, I can drop down my rotation parameters, and I'm gonna set a keyframe for my R or for my Y rotation, and I'll go 8 keyframes over, and then I'm just gonna turn this like 3D like that, and then now I've made myself a nice little lower third that is just a very simple 3D spin animation, and I can just move that down here into the where the lower third actually goes. We can scale it down a little bit, and then if I have a video that just needs a very simple lower third, that's it, you know? I have to adjust this now that I've shrunk down the scale. There you go. So very simple, like 3D lower third. Or if you wanted to take this same lower third here, we'll scale it up a little bit more, and you can come in here and just do a very basic like position kind of thing where you just have it animate in like this. So I use After Effects a lot for this kind of stuff, where it's just kind of creating little motion graphics, little things like that to make lower thirds or like text treatments or anything like that. All right, hold on, let's catch up. Oh my God. What's up, Video Clip BG? Do I use Lightroom? Yes, for editing photos. So everybody asks me, where can you get After Effects? Where can I get After Effects? You go to adobe.com, and I'm gonna promote paying for After Effects because I think that's what you should do. I don't believe in pirating software for a number of reasons. One, you don't know what you're gonna get when you pirate software. It could give you a virus, or it could like give you some malware or some stuff that you don't want to deal with. Number two, Adobe is constantly releasing updates and bug fixes for their programs like all the time. So if you sign up for Adobe Creative Cloud, like once a month, you could be downloading a patch update for After Effects or new features for Premiere. So they're constantly pushing out new stuff to you. And that's why I think that you should just purchase it, because if you care for it and you care about it, you should just buy it and you should support Adobe. And that's kind of how the relationship should work, I think. So I will never, ever promote pirating software or downloading torrents or anything like that. That's just not my style, unfortunately. So if you guys are going to, you know, buy, I would just buy Adobe. Just buy Adobe. Your Real Cinema says, every time I watch an After Effects tutorial, there seems to be something I have to fix in settings or something to actually complete the YouTube tutorial. Why is this a thing? I don't know. My basic thing is just to have all panels open so that you can kind of see everything. And what's cool about Adobe that many people don't know about is that there's things called expressions, and I'm not going to get into it super heavy right now, but if you navigate to Effects and Presets, you go to Animation Presets, Behaviors, and then I'm just going to drop in a wiggle position on this text. It will automatically wiggle the text based on kind of the settings that you put in here. So if you come up here, wiggle speed, it's how many wiggles per second. So if we turn it up to like 40, it's going to go crazy and it's going to shake a lot more. If we turn it back down to 1, it will kind of drift slowly around the screen. And then you can set the wiggle amount. So if we turn it up to like 200 and something, it'll wiggle a lot more around the screen. If we turn it down to like 20, it will wiggle far less. And there are a number of expressions that you can use in After Effects to kind of do things like this. But this is why I like all panels, because it's literally just over here on the side. And there's a lot of cool built-in kind of presets into After Effects that like a lot of people I don't think know about. So if you come down here to text and you go to animate in, and there's literally a bunch of things here. So if I drop in fly in with a twist, it will kind of, will it? Oh yeah, there you go. Fly in with a twist, it will kind of like twist in each letter So you can do some. I mean, I wouldn't call them cool transitions. They're a little cheesy, but yeah, you can do spin in by character. So you can do that, which is like pretty much the same thing as the thing I just showed you. Going back to behaviors here, we can do wiggle scale. So it will actually scale up and back and like out. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, there's a lot of presets inside of After Effects that I don't think a lot of people are utilizing, and you can utilize, and it's super easy to utilize. So I would do that. Wait, bad video settings. Wait, what is going on? Hold on, sorry guys. I don't know if my videos, YouTube's alerting me that my video settings are bad. How do I change my stream settings? Hold on. How do I change this? Do I have to do it in OBS? I don't know. Is the stream like giving you some weird stuff going on? George C wants to know what's the name of the YouTube channel I had with my friends when I was in college. It is FND Films. So the letter F, the letter N, the letter D, Films. You can look them up on YouTube. Go back a lot of years. You'll see me in some of the videos. Okay, stream is looking fine. All right, good. YouTube is alerting me that my keyframe frequency is less than 4 seconds, or is more than 4 seconds, and I've just been getting pinged on alerts. So if the stream ever goes wrong, then let me know. I tried to look for the stream quality setting. I can't even change it right now because I don't know. All right, if the stream ends up looking weird, just let me know. Why does DaVinci shut down when I import media, and what do I have to change on my PC? So here's the thing, guys. Editing, unfortunately, is a very like CPU intensive kind of thing, right? Especially if you're doing 4K video, which is pretty common these days. So if you are working off of a laptop or you're working off of a computer that doesn't have like decent specs, I think you need at least 16 gigs of RAM in order to kind of do anything as far as video editing is concerned. So if a lot of you are having problems with your PC, chances are that your specs are just not high enough to do what you want to do, and you'll have to kind of water it down a little bit and just try to learn the basics until you're able to get a better computer. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. YouTube might be drunk. I agree. Do I plan on doing any more DaVinci Resolve videos? Yeah, I would like to. I got kind of sad because where's my wait, what? What is going on? YouTube, stop yelling at me, dude. What is going on? Stop telling me I have bad video settings. That's annoying. Yeah, so I do plan on doing more DaVinci Resolve tutorials. I would like to. I got kind of sad because those videos are actually like my least viewed on YouTube. Not that I care about views, but it takes a lot of time and energy to do DaVinci Resolve tutorials, and not a lot of people really seem like they wanted them or like was watching them. So I kind of like have gone away from that a little bit. But yeah, maybe I'll do more DaVinci Resolve tutorials. I love DaVinci Resolve. H6. Yeah, I don't know why RAM is so expensive. Sorry to, yeah, it might be because of cryptocurrency. Speaking of, don't invest in cryptocurrency. Like, it is terrible. I randomly threw money into it, and like today, finally, I've made a little bit of money. But God, it's been stressful. This whole cryptocurrency thing is stressful. Don't do it. Don't do it. It makes no sense. Yeah, so to Mike H's point, guys, if you don't have the money to buy Premiere or anything like that, DaVinci Resolve is a 100% free program. It is by far the most advanced and insane color correction program I've ever used in my life. I use it all the time whenever I possibly can. But it also is a linear editor or non-linear editor. You can edit in DaVinci and it's free, and it'll allow you to export up to UHD format, which is 3840 by 2160, which is YouTube 4K. So you can export 4K out of DaVinci. It's a completely free program, and to buy the studio license, I think is only $200 now. They lowered it down. It used to be $1,000, and now it's $200. So if you wanted to buy the studio license, I think it just gives you a little bit more leverage with color correction. It gives you some noise reduction kind of things that you can do in there. And yeah, I recommend DaVinci Resolve to anybody. How to make green screen videos on a budget. That's really funny that you ask, because I did this recently. In my living room, I have like a teal wall, like an accent wall in my living room. So basically, to make a green screen video, all you need is a background that has like enough contrast to the things that you're wearing to where you can key it out. So it doesn't have to be a chroma key green color. It just has to be a bold color where it doesn't appear like in your clothing, and you can actually do green screen videos that way. So I did one in my living room the other day. I recorded some smoke from my vape, like going in front of the thing, and then I was able to key it out and just make like a smoke transition basically on my own. So that was pretty cool. So you can do it. Why don't I use a Mac? Well, I have joined the PC Master Race recently because I like the idea of being able to upgrade my hardware whenever. And unfortunately with Mac, you can't upgrade your hardware whenever. You're kind of stuck with what you've got until they release the next Mac. And Macs are super expensive. They're amazing. I've used Mac my entire life up until the last like 6 to 8 months. I kind of got on the PC bandwagon because all of my friends want me to play Overwatch on PC with them, or Fortnite, or any of these things. So I basically like kind of got into PC world via gaming. And then as I started editing on it, and as I started learning that you can just like upgrade your processor or upgrade your graphics card, like I can put another 1080 in my computer and just have it be kicking a whole lot of ass. That's really cool to me, and you can't do that on a Mac. So that's why I don't use a Mac anymore. I know ProRes is kind of a drawback to not being able to work on Mac, but there's like the DNX HD format on PC, which is like lossless, uncompressed, similar format to Mac. So I've been kind of playing around with those codecs and stuff and seeing kind of what looks better. What am I making today? I don't have a plan, you know. I just was kind of going to open up After Effects and just kind of mess around a little bit. Maybe show you guys, do I have it installed on this computer? Yeah, I do. All right. So one of my favorite plugins, especially for doing text, is Video Copilot Element 3D. It's $300, and it's kind of like an introduction to 3D stuff. So it's not like Maya or it's not Cinema 4D or anything, but it is a kind of intro level to that. So let's see if I go to Solid, do this, drop this on here. All right, so check this out. I'm going to tell Element 3D to look at my text layer, and then watch this, guys. This is the truth right here. Let me open this bigger so you guys can see it. So now this lower third text that I have in After Effects, which is just regular text, I can come in here and I can now make this 3D and start manipulating this in a really cool way. So Element 3D is super, super, super cool for doing, especially text. I think that the text stuff is really amazing on it. And if I kind of zoom in here a little bit, there's a bunch of like bezel presets that look really cool. So if we go to here, you know, we can drop some text effects on here and just start making really, really cool text right out of the box here in Element 3D. And it's super cool, and I really enjoy using it. It's a Video Copilot plugin, and you can do more than just text, but for me, what I've kind of found myself using it most for is text or logos, and kind of coming in here and manipulating text and logos. So I think that that's super cool. And then you can set this to an aux channel here, and then I can come in here now and kind of mess around with the rotation and the scale of this text right inside of After Effects and get some cool results out of it. So yeah, Element 3D is super sick, and I recommend it to anybody. I'm planning on doing a video on all of my favorite plugins, paid and free. You know, there's a couple free ones that I like to use, but I will do a video on this later. It's going to be my video for next week, so I am going to do my favorite plugins style video for next week. So I'll give you guys some good information on that. Let me scroll up here. Jack's World wants to know what the best animator is. I like After Effects a lot. That's kind of what I use to do everything because I've spent the most time in it. So yeah, I would recommend After Effects. Do I have any advice for growing a short film-based YouTube channel? Yeah, I mean, you kind of just have to be authentic. You have to do it for all the right reasons. You can't be doing the YouTube thing because you want to make money or anything like that. You kind of have to do the YouTube thing because you care about it, and you have to create quality content. And if you do that, then I think you'll end up winning ultimately in the end. How to import my 3D object into Premiere Pro. I don't know if there's a way that you can do that, unfortunately. I've never tried because I always just use After Effects. So I'm sorry I don't have any advice for you there. Player's Fate wants to know how to make his timeline not laggy in Premiere, but rendering takes too long. Show me another way to make my timeline not laggy. So yeah, you can turn the quality of your Premiere timeline down to like 1/4 resolution. Let me actually just open Premiere real quick. I'll open up the timeline for the video that I just put out today. George says, greetings from Greece. Thanks, George. So in Adobe Premiere, right down here underneath the project kind of window, there's a little thing that says full, and then you can change it to 1/2 or 1/4 resolution if you're working in 1080, and you can turn it down to 1/8 or 1/16 if you're working in 4K or above. So if your computer is kind of giving you issues, I would recommend turning the resolution down to 1/4. Which definitely helps. Or you can start a 720 sequence, bring in all your videos, downscale everything to 720, work in 720, and then upscale back to 1080 on export. You can do that as well. Andrew Kramer's effects are awesome. I agree. Why don't I use Final Cut? I used to use Final Cut religiously when it was on Final Cut 7 back in the day, and then they kind of ruined everything with Final Cut X. It just is not a good program, I don't think. They just kind of like made it iMovie Pro, and I mean, I think now they've definitely fixed it, but I've been using Premiere and After Effects for so long that I kind of just don't care about Final Cut anymore. I really like using the Adobe integration, which is like being able to import an After Effects sequence into a Premiere project. Here, I'll do that right now, actually. So if I come down here and I import that Oh, I have to save it first. Hold on. Let's save this. We'll just save it to here for now. Okay. So now if I come into Premiere and I just import that After Effects sequence that I just made, this. Look, I'm going to import Comp 1 into Premiere, and then I'm able to just drag and drop that straight into Premiere. And then if I go and I make any adjustments in After Effects, like if I come over here and I rotate it, and then I come back over into Premiere, it will automatically update on my Premiere timeline. And to me, that's something specifically for me that's huge. That's a huge deal. And Final Cut doesn't offer anything like that. I can't go and make something in After Effects and then bring it over into Premiere and have it automatically update. And it's the same with Photoshop as well. I can create a Photoshop document, bring it into Premiere, be live editing the Photoshop document, and then it all updates on my timeline in Premiere. So the integration with graphic design and motion graphics and editing in all three programs, to me, is like one of the biggest things ever that Final Cut or Sony Vegas or DaVinci, none of these programs offer that sort of diversity of what I do for a living, right? Where it's like I do motion graphics and I do a little bit of graphic design and I edit. So having the ability to do all three of those things is really important to me, and that's why I use Adobe Premiere and After Effects and basically the whole Adobe suite. So yes, Plexi Planet Studios says, I'm 14 and love to edit, but I can't afford Premiere Pro. Do you know what other programs I can use, basically? Yeah, so like I was saying before, you can use DaVinci Resolve to edit, and it's free. It's completely free. Download DaVinci Resolve. You can really start learning how to color grade as well, which to me is a huge skill that I think that everybody should learn how to do, is color correction and color grading, just to make things look great. It's like part of the whole thing, right? Like audio is half of video, and then video is the other half of video, and making it look good is super important, and knowing kind of how to color grade and how to fix white balances and how to give it the cinematic like orange and teal look if that's what you're going for. All that stuff is super valuable, I think. My hat looks great on me. Hey, thanks. I just got a haircut yesterday as well. But I kind of have like bedhead going on. So got the haircut. Wearing the hat today. Oh God, my hair's not cooperating at all. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. I have a preset for Premiere Pro that I use. It's 1080 60 FPS, but on my computer it takes 6 hours to render. So I did it on my brother's computer, but it still takes like 4 hours. But he has a GTX 1050. So if you're using effects that are like 60 FPS, but your timeline isn't 60 FPS, you may run into some issues like that. I don't know what the problem could be. You should react to your fans' videos. Maybe I will one day. One day. Will I ever make an official course on any website? I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about doing like an intro and like mid-level and advanced kind of Premiere tutorial series. A lot of people have been asking me to make a Patreon account. So I did. I don't really know too much about Patreon. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, if you guys are just tuning in now and didn't hear me, I never really got into doing this YouTube channel for the money. And a lot of people like want to donate to me and want to do these like private official course or something like that. So yeah, maybe I'll do it. It could be in the cards in the future for sure. But for right now, probably not, as I'm just trying to provide good information to you guys and not necessarily worry about the money or like what's official and what's not official. I think it's beneficial for the knowledge that I have that I'm giving to you guys to just kind of be free and open source as much as possible for you guys to learn as much as you can from what I've learned, you know? So maybe in the future I'll do an official course. Is there a way to undo changes made with replace with After Effects composition? Yes, bin. That's an amazing question, and I'm going to answer that right now. So what I normally do with all of my replace with After Effects compositions, and this is kind of a pro tip from me to you, is I will duplicate the clip that I want to replace with After Effects composition by just holding down Alt and dragging and dropping. I'll just make a duplicate right on top of itself, and then I'll replace with After Effects composition. So then that way, I can always revert back to the original. And if I was going to do any sort of like, you know, text treatment here or whatever on top of the video, again, what I'll do is kind of just mute the video underneath. And then that way, when I go back to Premiere, my topmost layer is only the effects that I'm doing and not the actual video itself. Because if I want to go and color correct this video now, I want to be able to color correct it inside of Premiere and not have to deal with it in After Effects. So yeah, I'll just duplicate my video clip on top of itself so that I can always go back. But if you wanted to, you can always just hit Control Z. Oh my God, I just deleted everything. You can hit Control Z and it will go back to the original state, but then you'll have to export out of After Effects in order to get that into your Premiere timeline. So those are kind of the two ways. I recommend doing it the first way, which is just duplicating it on top of itself. And so then that way you have at least something to fall back on once you get back into Premiere. That was a great question. Do I recommend CineStyle for Canon cameras? I don't like the Canon auto settings, but I'm not good at color grading. Is there another way? So you guys can, if you have a camera, you can kind of figure out what settings work best for you. I record all of my YouTube videos on the Sony RX100 Mark V. It's just a vlogging camera for the most part. And I shoot all of my YouTube videos with just a color profile on it. I don't actually grade my YouTube videos anymore. I just do it from the camera on a color profile that I think looks good. But if you're actually going to be doing anything official, I would try to go for like an S-Log2, S-Log3, something that's very flat that you can color grade, because I feel like having that dynamic range at the end of everything you're shooting is super important to make a project look good. So definitely play around with picture profiles. Sorry, blanked on that one. Definitely play around with picture profiles and kind of see what you guys think looks good and kind of go from there. Is there a way to make a fake Twitter DM animation in Pro? I'm assuming you mean Premiere Pro. So you can do animations in Premiere. I don't recommend it. It just doesn't end up looking good. You know, like I would do all of my animations in After Effects. And if you buy the Adobe Suite, you can just do it all in After Effects. What camera would you recommend? A cheap camera for starters. Oh. I'm getting a call from my girlfriend. Please hold. Hello. I'm doing a stream right now. I'm talking to you on stream. I'm talking to you on stream. I'm doing a live stream on my YouTube channel. Yeah, sure. Oh. Okay. All right. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Sorry, guys. All right. This guy wants me to react to Diondi's video. I don't know who that is. Let's see. All right. I'm finally going to look at this. Oh, baby. Also, guys, there's a plugin for, I think it's for Mac and PC, called Divi, which is really super awesome. And you can, check this out, you can like tell it to size windows with like key commands based on kind of like what you're doing. It's super cool. I love this little plugin. I don't know if it's free or not. I think I paid like 10 bucks for it. But it basically allows you to like size your windows based on like what you want it to do. So I think that was pretty cool. So definitely check that out. All right, let's go to YouTube. Oh, it's this guy Dionade. All right, let's watch a Team Liquid video.
You want to create a stunning website? I've already done it with Wix.
Watching ads. Watching ads.
He's going to bounce the ram. Forward Vander is hammering away. The
So this one is just ripped directly from the stream. Because you can see all the players down here.
2K gold lead for Vitality. 1-1 in the towers. The Dragon canceled it.
It'll be an easy match.
I don't have any audio running on my computer either, so I can't really tell, but it seems a little basic to me. He's just ripping it directly from the stream and editing it, like not even using the creator suite or skin spotlights or whatever. So it's okay. It's okay. I downloaded League of Legends. I've only played 2 games of League of Legends in my entire life. And I don't know. Yeah, add me, I guess. Naughty and Sans. Okay, cheap camera. I don't know. So here's the thing. If you're going to buy a camera, Pat Gamer, Patrick, shout out. Oh, sorry. Did I just like blow your guys' ears out with the audio? Oh, man, my bad. Cheap camera. I don't know, man. Like, if you have an iPhone already, like, just use that, I guess, as far as being, like, cheap. But if you're going to buy an iPhone, it still costs $1,000. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any... Yeah, I guess, like, I'll defer to chat for this, since I don't really know about cheap cameras, I guess, because I go for more of the quality, and I really, really, really like the Sony color science from all of their cameras. So I have this camera here. I have a Sony a6300 laying around somewhere, and at work we use the Sony FS7 and the Sony a7S. So I'm kind of like a Sony fanboy. So I like the Sony color science a lot, and Sony cameras just in general are kind of my new favorite thing. Where would you say the best place is to get sound effects? YouTube. Honestly, YouTube. Just type in whatever sound effect you're looking for, and I guarantee you'll be able to find it on YouTube. I use a free program called YouTube to MP3, which basically just rips, it just rips stuff from YouTube. Have to ask, do you play Overwatch? Absolutely. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the stream, and I'm going to play a game of Overwatch. Because that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to play some Overwatch as the last thing I do on stream. Because I've been wanting to play recently, and I haven't had the time. Not playing with audio is going to be difficult. Let's see. All right. We're playing a game of Overwatch, people. Oh, I have to download a patch. That's lame. Come on, install that patch. So when I record on the H6, the quality of the sound is amazing on the device, but when I listen to the audio on the computer, it seems to lower with and without quality. I record at 96 kilohertz wave. Yeah, just try to up your record settings, honestly. That's probably what it is. It's like directly from device probably sounds good, but does ripping from YouTube violate any copyright laws? Not sure on sound effects. I don't think so. Oh, let's go. Blizzard World's up. All right. We're jumping into game, everybody. Quick Overwatch game for stream. Let's go. Play Genji? Oh, God. I'm so bad at Genji. I'll be like the worst Genji player ever. All right. I'm a diva main, guys. I'm a diva main.
that's cool.
Sorry, I'm streaming right now. Don't worry about me.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you guys play well for the stream, you know?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Alright. Alright, guys, we're doing it.
What are you talking about? You don't even have the cat diva suit.
And I'm trying to rep my city, you know? But they're doing terrible right now, so I probably should change my skin.
Understood.
Alright, guys. Diva main city. Let's do it. Let's do it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
No! Yeah, where they at? Oh, they're up top. Oh, we got myself a Doomfist? Oh, we got a Doomfist? Oh, we got a Doomfist? Alright, let's take this point, baby. Let's take this point, baby. Oh, this McCree has no chance. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, no! Oh, no, I got Doomfisted so hard. Oh, terrible. Terrible, guys. Absolutely terrible. Hold the point! Hold the point! Oh, no! No, no! No! Ah! Oh, no! Damn, we're really not doing well here. All right, let's try to push this objective. Kill this Mercy! Ah! No, she's ulted. Die! Ah! No! No! Alright, hold on. We'll get back to the chat in a minute here. We're really not doing well. Come on, guys. The stream. They're not happy. Just kill this goddamn Mercy. No! 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 Oh my god, how am I still alive? Oh, this is brutal, guys. This is brutal. I have no kills. I should have played Genji.
Best round.
Wow.
Game on.
I'm ending the stream playing some Overwatch, is what I'm doing. You know, going out on a high note. Doing my best to go out on a high note here. I agree. That was super sad. I didn't, like, my computer's a little laggy, too. I think because of the stream.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Like, shit's just, like, it's, like, wiggling weird. I don't know how it looks to you guys. I didn't really optimize my stream for games. Oh, bitch. Fucking bitch ass. Bitch ass Doomfist. No, kill him! He's so low! He's so low! Oh, this Mercy is just destroying my life. I'm usually not this bad, guys, I promise. Kill this fucking Doomfist! Kill him! Kill him! Yes! Oh, Widow? Little Widow down there? Can I get some heals? Alright, this Mercy's gotta go. The flank play. Yeah, fuck off! Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy mother. This is not good, guys. This is not good. Ozzy Safa, you turned in too late. We're ending the stream playing Overwatch. We're ending the stream playing Overwatch. Really poorly, I might add. This is terrible. No! I didn't have my boost. Ooh, can we take it? You guys can hear the game audio, right? I'm not very good at Fortnite. God, I'm just getting lit up. Where's my team? My team is just like not doing anything. Alright. Alright, forget this nonsense. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. What a horrible way to go out on the stream. Alright, let's catch up here. I know I'm terrible at Overwatch. Alright, guys. That's it for me. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Much love. New video next week. We're going to be talking about my favorite plugins and like some free plugins. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So I will see you guys next time. I'm out.